So my earliest childhood memories are of my parents kneeling beside my bed, praying with me every single night before I went to sleep. I didn't know it then, but those small moments would help shape who I would become and what values I would hold. First, I'm going to talk about how growing up in a Christ-centered household shaped my values. Then I'm going to talk about my passion for exercise, and then I'll talk about my goals for myself for the future. This Bible represents me growing up in a Christ-centered family. As I've grown up, there's never been a time that my family did not depend on the Lord. Through all the ups and downs of life, I was always taught to come to the Lord and give Him everything. So through this past year, I've had some struggles, and the only thing that got me out of it really was dependence on God. And so I'm very thankful for my family for raising me up the way I was, because if I hadn't been raised that way and in the family that I'm in, I may have never gotten out of that hard time. And so that really taught me to depend on the Lord and value that relationship I have with Him. While I learned to depend on God, I also learned how exercise is beneficial and helped me through anxiety mentally and physically. Physically, obviously, it helped me because I was working out all the time, and mentally, it helped me realize that by moving my body, I could distract myself and get out of that little hole I was in of panic attacks and things like that. And so I realized that as I went on with the exercise, there was way more benefits than I thought there was. And it increases productivity, positivity, and just leaves you in a better mood than you were before every time. So I'm really passionate about teaching others how exercise can be beneficial to them like it was to me. My passion for helping people leads to my goals. My weight is for my exercise. My goals are to be an occupational therapist, which uses my yoga ball. Occupational therapy is a healthcare profession that helps people with disabilities, or maybe disabilities, or with conditions that limit their ability to complete everyday tasks. And so I'm very passionate about this because I want to help people through exercise do things that they wouldn't maybe normally be able to do. With these goals in mind, it's clear that I'm driven by faith, passion, and goals for myself. Each part of my story, faith-filled upbringing, passion for exercise, and helping others are connected to a deeper desire to love, serve, and uplift others. Faith, service, and love are values I hope to live by, and a legacy I hope to leave behind in generations to follow.